ladies and gentlemen. It just feels so good to put on this shirt for once, to put on this Manchester United shirt for once, and to say that I am a proud Manchester United fan. Ladies and gentlemen, I actually wore this shirt going outside today. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Not me! Not me, ladies and gentlemen, because this team and wearing this shirt, you look like the biggest dumbass in the world. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not the case anymore, because we are an actual winning. We are an actual team, ladies and gentlemen, that is winning football games, and not just any football games, but we destroyed Arsenal. We destroyed the top two leaders in the league. Ladies and gentlemen, is it too early to say this, but I think Manchester United are officially back. We won against Arsenal. What a game of football. Packed action. Arsenal, who I would say, Man United versus Arsenal is like the El Clasico between Real Madrid and Barcelona. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new account as well, where I talk about all Premier League and non-Real Madrid and Barcelona games. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get right into this. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently Mikel Arteta's Arsenal project is nearly done. Brother, we have waited like, I don't know, 6 years? What project, fam? This brother is building nothing. He's not building titles in there. He's building bottles. He is genuinely the biggest bottler in football history. How do you start to bottle this Premier League title? I genuinely don't understand. Man City has been weak. Every single Premier League team has been weak. And there you are, just scoring corners and thinking that you would win the Premier League doing that way. Nope! Ladies and gentlemen, you need to change up the construction workers at Arsenal, because those brothers are moving no bricks in there. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously before getting into details of the game, we have to make fun of them. We have to. Before the game, this thing that genuinely pissed me off to my core, right? They were comparing 2008 Manchester United with this year's Arsenal 2025-26 team, right? They were doing the analysis. They were comparing Sir Alex Ferguson with Mikel Arteta, fam. Sir Alex Ferguson with Mikel Arteta. Oh my god. Oh, I genuinely cannot even believe this. That's like comparing a Bugatti to a goddamn Nissan Sunny, fam. That is literally comparing a Lamborghini to a Nissan Altima, fam. What do you mean? Is this disrespectful to the sport? What's wrong with you? How could you even tweet that? How could you even say that, fam? How could you show your face to work even after saying that? Leave the score that happened last night between Arsenal and Man United. Brother, saying that alone is just embarrassing to the sport. It just tests your IQ every single day. And they say Man United fans have low IQ. We do, but this is a different type of IQ, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the brother who hasn't shaved his head apparently since, I don't know, it's been a year and a half now. He just needs 5 games to win, Man United to win 5 games in a row, right? We have already won 2 games, which is Man City and Arsenal, and this is the remaining games. Fulham, Tottenham, and West Ham. And if Man United somehow win these 3 games, which I cannot wait until they win this game, because they will this game, and he will shave his head for the first time since almost 2 years. That is the funniest thing ever, man. That video will just go viral, man. But ladies and gentlemen, we have done the laughing and the jokes around. Let's talk about the game. First goal obviously scored by Arsenal. I mean, a typical Arsenal goal. They just go in the box and cross it and then pray and say inshallah, and then they score 1-0 for Arsenal. But ladies and gentlemen, this Dorgu brother, man. Listen, I have not been watching United games. I've been focusing on Real Madrid more. But goddamn, man, who is this brother, fam? Is this Holet? Is this goddamn, I don't know, Gareth Bale, fam? The brother scored a volley so beautiful. He buried it in that net. It was genuinely just insane and beautiful. Who is this brother? Can we bring him to Real Madrid? We need this brother to Real Madrid. Or you know what, I'm part United fan, let's keep him at United. But that damn, this brother, ever since Carrick uses him at the attack, apparently he has been cooking, fam. He has been cooking so hard, and I'm like to see that, man. And then, ladies and gentlemen, 2-1. Mbumbu steals the ball. Arsenal, who couldn't handle the pressure of that United attack today, right? They fumbled in front of goal, they were passing to each other and they passed wrong. Mbumbu takes the ball and scores the goal, right? And you are meant to tell me that you cannot handle a Cristiano Ronaldo pressure coming at you, Rooney pressure, and Tevez pressuring you? Mbumbu, no disrespect to Mbumbu, but come on, man. Mbumbu scores, and again they make it 2-2 very late in the game. The Emirates were so happy, right? Because they scored again from a corner, which I just cannot believe. How many corners Arsenal are taking and scoring, man. They are genuinely insane. This is why the entire football world, the entire Premier League fan base wanted Arsenal to lose this game, man. Because their style of football is so bad, man. I just so dislike the style of football that they play, man. Scoring from corners is not football, man. Yesterday, United did not win. Yesterday, football won because the counter-attacking play, the way we played last night, the passing game, the shooting game, the attacking game, that's how football should be, man. But you relying on crosses and crosses and crosses and low block and crosses is not how you win football games, man. But they do say defense wins you titles, and your style of play might win you a title. I mean, you are Arsenal, you're not winning any title. But ladies and gentlemen, to score the winner, Cunha scores a beautiful long shot, man. 2 bangers, 1 match. It's just unbelievable. Like, I haven't been keeping up with the United stuff. You guys could help me up in the comment section, obviously. Cunha and Mbumbu, 2 players that came to this Manchester United team from the same team in the Premier League, which is Wolves, I believe, right? They came to this team and they are changing this team for the better, man. They are so good, man. Mbumbu, I believe, who went to AFCON, right? And during this time where Mbumbu was not in the Manchester United team, Manchester United struggled to win these games. This past month, last month was it, right? In the Amorim era, right? They were struggling, and Mbumbu was not there because he went to the African tournament, right? Cunha Mbumbu combination is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen this entire life, man. And Bruno Fernandes, with the statistics he has been bringing, the most assists with 10 assists in the Premier League this season. The fact that he has, look at this, goal assist contributions. Bruno Fernandes 26, while Eden Hazard is on 25 in the Premier League against the Big Six in the Premier League, man. That is just unbelievable. Finally, they are buying players that actually want to be in Manchester United. Someone said it best in this interview. Read it, look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Andy Cole is a very smart guy. Look at him. They were desperate to play for Manchester United, man. And another appreciation, because the last time I made the Man United video, I always go at Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, what a comeback for a player, man. The Harry Maguire podcast or interview needs to happen as soon as possible, because this brother went from the hate that he received, the bullying he received, me included, and I'm man enough to come here and say that I bullied this brother as well. The fact that he came back, the fact that this brother came back after all of that and is performing and giving you a player of the match type of performance, man, it's genuinely unbelievable. Harry Maguire, we are genuinely sorry. You became a meme, you got bullied, and now this is your comeback. What a player. Should he leave at the end of his contract? Of course. But Carrick has been a really doing a good job, man. But Keane apparently is saying if Man United won every single game at the end of the season, I still wouldn't give him the job. Fam, what do you mean? What else you want him to do, fam? But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what a first video on this channel. Hopefully more to come soon about the Premier League stuff, every non-Real Madrid and Barcelona stuff. If you're a Real Madrid or Barcelona fan, I mean, check out my main channel. I mean, you already know my main channel. You probably came from my main channel, but thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down, I see every single comment, and gracias.